afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are celebrating our Student Government Association Leadership Awards. We have some of our 2020 folks here and our 2021 folks here. We are streaming live, and I'm really glad that this is our first in-person event that we've been able to do where we're sitting down together. My name is Beverly Lewis. I am Director of Student Life and Engagement here for SciTech. I am so happy that we are here, so grateful. I want to recognize all of our student leaders from around the college, from our student employees to our clubs and student organizations, the advisors of those organizations. We have a couple of other groups around campus that have really been working tirelessly throughout the year in spite of the distancing and the pandemic and all of the struggles. So I'm so grateful to see these faces and to know that our students are still connected in volunteerism and service in spite of the challenges. So thank you so much. We have had several events that have highlighted some of those challenges in order to help students navigate them and get through them. One of the most recent events that happened was a suicide prevention awareness walk, and great things occurred during that time. And also we've been having a heavy lens on equity and inclusion and diversity with our students because we want to celebrate everybody. And if you look in your programs, and that program will be posted online for you all too if you don't get a program today. And in that program is an equity statement from the Student Government Association. It also shares our college vision and mission. And I will tell you, I'm so proud that our students are on this walk with us, not only for themselves, but for our community and for the students who are coming after them. So I would say congratulations to our graduates. Many of you are graduating. Congratulations. Congratulations. So I'm not going to linger too long, but I just want to take a moment to share something with you that's been on my heart lately because I've walked very closely with these students throughout this path. And wow, I'm just overwhelmed with so many positive emotions. And I'll just tell you, if I didn't know what it hurts like to be broken, then I wouldn't know what it feels like to be whole. If I didn't know what it cuts like to be rejected, then I wouldn't know the joy coming home. If I didn't know what it feels like to be dirty, then how would I know what it feels like to be clean? And if all of my shame hadn't drove me to hide in the shadows, then I wouldn't know the beauty of being free. Oh, and maybe it's okay if I'm not okay, because the one who holds the world, he's holding on to me. And maybe it's alright. Maybe it's alright. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, 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 oh. This is one of my favorite songs, y'all. Every day, this is my theme right here. This life can make me so confused, but it's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used. That ain't right. I just wanna run and hide, but I don't have the time to cry, and it's alright. It's alright, yeah. Many thoughts are running through my head, and to be somewhere else but here, and it's all right. I can't wait to see your face. I need a smile in your embrace, then I'm all right. I'm all right, yeah. Life can bring us through many changes. It's all right. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be all right. See, people come and they go. That's just the way that it goes. Yeah. And it's all right. Sometimes the rain, it makes me sad, and it's all right. Some things in the world, they make me mad, but it's all right. In the morning when I see the sun, I know I'm not the only one, and it's all right. It's all right, yeah. Life can bring us through many changes. It's all right. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be all right, yeah. See, people come and they go. That's just the way that it goes. And it's all right. Sing, oh, all the chains gonna come and go. Oh, but we just gonna go with the flow. Oh, see, everything is everything, no. And just know that it's gonna be all right. See, life can make us feel bad, but don't give up, no. See, changes come and they go, yeah. Oh, but that's the way that it goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be all right. Don't you give up. Just hold on and know that it's gonna be all right, yeah. Oh, maybe it's okay that I'm not okay. Come on, Curtis. 'Cause the one who holds the world is holding on to me. Maybe it's okay. I'm telling you it's okay. You made it, y'all. It's a new season. You're moving on to greater and bigger things. I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you walked this journey with us. Excuse me, I'm going to stop talking because I need my mask now.
All I can say is wow. Who likes to follow that? Give Miss Lewis a hand clap again. That was beautiful. So for those who don't know who I am, my name is Curtis Walker, and I was the SGA president for the year 2021. And it's good to see everybody. It's good to see some faces. I see Mallory. Good to see her. It's good to see Bailey. Good to see Ian. Oh, look, is that Hope? Oh, that's Ms. Sharice. So first, I got to thank God, because only God knows how we all got here. And I'm super proud of each and every one of the magnificent student leaders for the academic year of 2021, as well as 1920. Got to recognize them. So give yourselves a hand clap, because you earned that. Now, this has been an interesting year, so to speak, and I think some of the words to describe upon reflection from this year could be perseverance, tenacity, stick-to-itness, if that's a word, focus, survival, support, and most importantly, completion, or getting the job done. That pretty much will cover all of my talking points. You guys know what your lives have been like, and how things have changed, and how they have changed you in the process. Yet through it all, not only did we survive it all, we thrived in it all. I like to think that this is what makes Forsyth Tech such a great school. There is something about the quality of the instruction here, and I'm not going to go full-blown Jedi Knight, but we have something here and here that's just different from other places. If there's any regret that I have from this year, is the amount or the lack of time that the student leaders had to spend together on various trips and outings and events together. When we are together, as we are now, on those occasions, just us, no advisors, no staff, no administration, just us and the other schools. You realize how great a college you attend and how prepared you are to engage with your peers from other institutions on so many levels. We like to think about Forsyth Tech brand, and what is that? It's not hard to figure out because it's sitting in this room. It's you, and you, and you, and you. You are the brand. You are the living and breathing shield, and when people see you, they see us. They see what we're made of, and we want them to see it. Dr. Spriggs asked us after a PSA we recorded, are you guys going to be sharing that you're graduates from Forsyth Tech on social media? And I remember saying, well, I already have it on mine. I already have it on LinkedIn. And I know that others have it too, because there are so many students I know in the last couple of years who still follow the Forsyth Tech page. We will forever be connected because we have created this bond of family that not only do we care for each other, we love to care for each other. That, in essence, sums up who we are at our core. There can be no pathway of dreams if we don't care. There can be no economic mobility if we don't care. There can be no respect and equitable treatment and genuine concern without first caring. So if our brand is anything, it's the love that we share in this room that can never be taken away. It is the teacher that would not let you fail. It is the friend that calls on you. It is the warm meal you share with a friend. It is the counselor that says, you got this. Most importantly, it is the dream within you that you are realizing right now. And that dream is inspiring so many other dreams that you can't imagine. You have done the impossible. You have reached the unreachable. And I truly believe the children are the future, and we should let them lead the way. As the song says, show them all the beauty that you possess inside. Here, the future is here, and the future is now, because you are here, and now is your time. So, whatever you want in life, whatever you aspire to be, wherever you want to go, it's out there, and it's yours. Go get it. To all my Tech Knights, I say this. I'm a graduate of Forsyth Tech Community College. I say it loud. I say it proud. Remember this if you don't remember anything else. Once an ambassador, always an ambassador. I love all of you. God bless you, and God bless Forsyth Tech. Thank you. Now wait. The Forsyth Tech student body would like to present something to Forsyth Tech.
Forsyth Tech has meant so much to many of us and has transformed our lives. And we are thankful to all those who have poured out into our hearts. We know we are better for it and are prepared and excited for the future because of it.
We are grateful not just for the quality education, but the quality of individuals that work here. Thankful is not the word to use, but rather appreciative and grateful for this place that accepts us as we are.
So, in representation of the thousands of students in our diverse student body, the Student Government Association of 2021 would like to represent this token of our affection to Forsyth Tech on behalf of the student leadership and all the students. We love you and know that we are better for being here.
So, Dr. Spriggs is coming up next, and I see Vice President Mason Sawyer on behalf of the student body and all the students that have ever matriculated and learned and grown at Forsyth Tech. We present to you this Legacy Award.
Let's see what's in this bag. Hold on, guys, while we read this. Okay. This says, Forsyth Tech Legacy Award presented to Forsyth Technical Community College in recognition of your outstanding support and exemplary service to our diverse student body. We are better because of you. Forsyth Tech Student Government 2021. Pretty amazing, guys. Thank you, Alexis and Annalena and Florence and Curtis and all of the Student Government Association. What an amazing, special presentation today. We love you and we thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts. Thank you. So, Curtis said when he walked up here that he didn't want to follow Beverly, and I was thinking the same thing. And now I'm thinking, I don't want to follow you guys ever either. That's amazing. Thank you so very much, and thank you for starting off this special day in such an amazingly special way. We appreciate it. So, good afternoon, everyone. It is so amazing. I am beyond excited to actually be here in person with all of you and to have walked in the door and been able to see Perry at the table and Jeremy right inside the door and Mallory hiding over here behind the mask, and all of you, not only the students from 2021, but the students from 2020, Bailey, and all of you who came back to be here with us today. It is so good. Oh my goodness, is that Kristen? Hey, Kristen. It is just amazing to have this opportunity finally to be in person with all of you. We did really well at adapting to COVID-19, but it was not the same. I loved seeing your faces wherever I could see them, but being in person and being able to actually be with you has got to be the highlight of the year for us. We are so glad that you're here today. We can't wait for commencement next week. We're just thrilled to be finding whatever our new normal is going to be together, but also together in person. So while I'm very grateful, as I said, to have that technological capability that we have enjoyed over the past year to help us ride out this COVID-19 storm, again, it has been much too long since we've had these kinds of celebrations and had the opportunity that we have today to be gathered in person. So I want to start by thanking Miss Beverly Lewis, the Director for Student Life and Engagement, and her entire team, and all of you who have worked so hard, the student government leaders, all of you who have worked so hard this year in such amazingly trying circumstances. Thank you for making today possible and bringing us all here together and for feeding us after. We really appreciate that. We have so missed being in person with you and hearing your stories and getting to spend time with you. I want to share remarks with you today that are very similar to the words that I've shared over the past couple of weeks with our health technologies students, as we have been celebrating them in person as well during their pinning ceremonies. We had a nursing pinning ceremony right here the other night and an MRI pinning ceremony. We've had therapeutic massage and we've had dental hygiene. Today, I want to talk with you about some of the same things that I talked with those students about. I want to share with this group of accomplished student leaders and award winners, because the theme for that message that I shared at the Pennings was about the power and the beauty of our dreams. I usually end with this quote that I'm going to start with today instead, and it's by former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. It's one of my favorite quotes. Ms. Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Now, anyone who knows me knows I like a good quote. I've got a couple more for you today, too. I like to be inspired by the motivational words of others. This one is particularly near and dear to me personally and to my heart. And as I look out over this audience here today, I see a room full of dreamers. I see people who came to Forsyth Tech, and perhaps you came with a goal or a dream fully formed already in mind. You had an idea of what your future was going to look like, or perhaps some of you came without any tangible goals or ideas already in place. And instead, while you've been here with us, you have created your dreams and your goals. I'm not sure how you found your way here, but what I am sure of is that you found your way to the right place, and we are eternally grateful that you made your way to us. I don't know what your hopes and dreams were when you arrived, but what I do know is that while you were here, I believe and I hope that you had the opportunity to dream. And I also believe and hope that you had lots of help from faculty and staff who were eager and excited to help you build your pathways to your dreams. Dreams are important. And I agree with Mrs. Roosevelt. I believe that the future really does belong to those of us who are courageous and bold enough to envision and to dream big, and then to put in the hard work and sacrifice that it requires to reach your dreams. You know, you get very little for free in this world. It does require hard work and sacrifice potential. But make no mistake about it. You have worked hard, and in many cases, you've even had to put in so much work that you've put other parts of your life on hold while you sacrificed time and energy in the pursuit of your dreams. But it has been worth it. It will always be worth it. I know that so many of our students have had late nights and very short weekends completing your schoolwork. And you even endured COVID-19 and a global pandemic, something that none of us ever had to imagine when we were in your place. Yet, you still dared to dream, and you persevered. And today, here we are, back together in person once again to celebrate your accomplishments. And for some of you, we will see you next Wednesday in no rain and beautiful sunshine as we celebrate you reaching the finish line and achieving your goals and reaching your dreams at Forsyth Tech. We are all so very proud of the hard work that each and every one of you have put into your time here at Forsyth Tech, and the impact that you have had here and on each of us, but also the impact that you are having now and will continue to have more and more on your communities. As you move into the next phase of your journey through life, you will create even bigger dreams and have even greater impact. For some of you, your accomplishments here at Forsyth Tech and in college are not just life-changing accomplishments for you as individuals, but for the future of your entire family. Your success in college and your pursuit of this exciting pathway forward and your exciting careers will impact your parents, your children, your spouse, your partner, your extended family in ways that I promise you can't even imagine quite yet. Some of you here today are the very first in your family to receive a college credential. Because of your example and your sacrifice, many members of your family will also choose to dream big. They will attend college, they will achieve great things, changing the future not only for themselves, but for their children and for generations to come because of what you started. I know this because, as many of you know, and you're probably tired of hearing me tell my tobacco farm story, but one more time, I know this because I was that student once upon a time in what doesn't seem like all that long ago, but actually really was, I guess, now. I grew up poor on a tobacco farm in rural North Carolina And I had a wonderful family and parents that loved me, and they wanted me to achieve whatever dream I had. But they had not graduated from high school at the time. They did not know how to help me even understand how to build a dream. They loved me. They would do whatever it took, and they allowed me the freedom to find the people in my life that could help me find that pathway to my dream. I was the first person, like so many of you in my family, to graduate, but that was in 1992, a long time ago. I graduated high school in 1980. I tell my students all the time that one of the things we want to do for you here is to create a very simple, straight pathway to your dreams. Mine was not that. I graduated high school in 1980, and it took me until 1992 to earn my first degree, but I did it. And I'm not the last person in my family, not by far. My 5 children all chose some form of higher education for their pathway forward. My brother graduated and now has an MBA. His 3 sons will all move forward into a college education, as will my grandchildren and many generations of our family. Make no mistake, students, you are an inspiration to so many. At Forsyth Tech, our life's purpose is to create pathways to dreams and to be a place of promise for every student. Regardless of where you come from, you made it here and now you belong. Our vision is to be a catalyst for equitable economic mobility, empowering lives and transforming communities. And here today, as I look out on the student leaders and award winners at Forsyth Tech, I know that we are meeting that vision head on, because each of you is a testament to that work. I tell people that I have the best job in the world because I have the best job in the world. I found my passion and I live it with purpose every day, and that is my dream for each of you. Each of you have solidified your place in our hearts and in our family, the Forsyth Tech family. We will always be here for you. We will hold you near and dear in our hearts, and we will remain forever grateful for the privilege of helping you pursue your dreams. We will proudly watch as you move forward and weave together the beautiful future you've created by your dreams. I'm going to leave you today with 2 quotes. One's not good enough for this overachieving crowd, right? Think of these as my words of wisdom to help you dream and help you continue to achieve the dreams of your future. The first one is from someone famous, Ralph Waldo Emerson. And again, one of my most favorite quotes. I hope that you will feel its inspiration for you as you move forward into the next phase of your journey. Mr. Emerson said, "To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded." My final words of wisdom for you today are a quote from someone not so famous, but from someone who genuinely cares about each and every one of you, and who hopes that you will find your purpose and live it with passion every day. From my heart to yours, The value of a well-lived life is found in the relationships that are built along the way. We make a difference when we sincerely desire to get to know people and to touch their lives in a positive, affirming, and helpful way. Lives are not changed at a distance. They are changed when we connect personally, intentionally, and genuinely with people. At Forsyth Tech, we want to thank all of you for giving us the privilege and the honor of loving and serving you to your in your successful journey here. And I want to thank each of you personally for the opportunity to get to know you personally. And I hope that you will always remember how much you are loved and how much we care about you. Thank you. And I will turn it over next, I believe, Beverly, to our SGA president. Is that correct? Thank you all so very much. And again, thanks for this. So I believe Florence Huey is next. Wonderful.
Personally, I don't think I can follow up any of the speeches from Ms. Beverly Curtis or Dr. Spriggs, so I'll just do the best I can. And to briefly introduce myself, I am the SGA Vice President Florence Uy. I've been at Forsyth Tech for the past 4 years, and I entered through the Early College of Forsyth's dual enrollment program. And first and foremost, I would like to thank all of my fellow student leaders and award winners from Alpha Mu Beta, student ambassadors, Phi Theta Kappa, student government, and the STEM Alliance program, along with the Forsyth Tech faculty and staff in attendance. I just want to shout out the student government council, Curtis, Alexis, Seth, Annalena, Jeremy, Ryan, and Amelia. And although it was only 2 weeks ago where we had our first in-person gathering together, it was certainly a pleasure to work and grow with this team all throughout this year. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your 2020-2021 Vice President, despite how new I was to my position. I hope I did well, at least serving this team this year. And I can't wait to see what the next leadership team has in plan for the upcoming year. I would also like to recognize my student life advisors, Ms. Beverly, Ms. Donna, Ms. Kismet, Dr. Porter, and Mr. Leggins, for always lending a guiding hand to the Student Government Council. We couldn't have done it without your help. We couldn't have done it without your help at all. Thank you so much. And a special thanks to Dr. Janet Spriggs and the executive team here at Forsyth Tech for continually supporting and inspiring our student leaders and award winners to persevere through this year full of uncertainty and hardships. Today, we are here to highlight the many achievements and successes of our students. For some of us, the road of success may have been a tumultuous one, especially attending an institution that serves the non-traditional path to college. Many of us have experienced great difficulties and obstacles when defining our own versions of success. But despite these barriers that we have encountered, we have still managed to make it here today, whether virtually or in person. You all rightfully deserve to be recognized for your accomplishments and contributions to the community, others, and Forsyth Tech. So once again, I congratulate all of you for choosing to persevere and writing your own success story. We've made it. Bless you all, and once again, thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right. I am Jacob Surratt, and I do have the privilege and the honor to serve you all and serve our community as the Vice President of Student Academic Success and our Chief Academic Officer. And I want to thank the SGA and thank you all for inviting me to be a part of celebrating your success and celebrating the success of our students. I always love an opportunity to celebrate. And so to first, in a part of our celebration, I want to ask you all to take a moment and just breathe and relax. You made it. You finished. You achieved something, so do take a moment to reflect on that. Never hesitate to do that. In that, I also want you to think as you reflect. I'm a coach by trade. That's kind of where I come from. So in any sporting event, I always want to encourage our athletes to focus on, think back on what you did well. Think back on the successes and the achievements, but also think to the things that were challenging, right? And in those moments, I also want you to remember those along your path who truly impacted you. I think too often we in the hecticness of our lives, some of the most oftentimes I've regretted in my life is not taking a moment to honor someone, or truly just take a moment to thank someone for the moments the impacts they had on me. So I want you all to think through that and take a moment to thank someone who helped you along your journey. And in that, I also want you to then think, as you move into the next part of your journey, similar to what Dr. Spriggs said, is how you will not stop learning. Never lose that desire to learn. Every day, whether it's formal or informal, you will learn something. And more importantly, I truly believe every person on this earth is a teacher. Even if it's not your chosen profession, there will be a time every day that you will teach someone something. Even if it's not through words. It may be through actions. It may be through how you treat someone. It may be through how you speak to someone. It may be a family member, a friend, a coworker, or someone that you're not even knowing is paying you any attention. You will teach someone something. So my charge and my challenge to you all is the experiences you have had here. Use those to make a difference in someone else's life. Congratulations. Job well done. Keep doing what you've accomplished. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon. In true leadership style of Janet Spriggs, I have quotes too. So I have a few to share, but I don't want that to be the basis of what I say to you today, but I do have a few things I want to share first. As a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, right? I'm going to say these real quick, and then I'm going to move on. Oops, if I can get my thing to work. Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders, right? Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. All right, so two more. This. The true test of leadership is how well you function in a crisis. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about 2020, 2021 so far. What I see today are people who are leaders that learned how to function well in a crisis, that persevered through challenges that we never, as Dr. Spriggs mentioned, faced before ever. So you know how you have your parents and grandparents say, oh, we've been through that. No, if they told you that now, they lied. They weren't here in 1918 when we had the Spanish flu and all that. They were not here. So this is new for all of us. And the fact that all of you are still here today and still excelling and still getting ready to graduate and went to all the conferences virtually and won all the awards and did all these things during the pandemic shows me that you are leaders who have persevered and that you have the ability to move forward from Forsyth Tech's walls and hallways and in our presence to go out into the world and empower others to be what you've been. Leadership is action, not position. Okay? Okay? Leadership is action, not position, because I'm going to tell you what, you're going to be told no. All right? You're going to be told no in life. I've been told no in life. I've been told no here at Forsyth Tech on more than one occasion. What I want you to do, though, is let the no inspire you. Let them know that you might get, yes, you are winners today, and we're applauding all of your excellence, and I hope you carry that forward. But one day you might get a no. What you do with that no is going to be what's going to be beneficial for the next time, and how you react and respond. Don't burn the bridge, build bridges, because that's how you get to your next step, right? I'm a Forsyth Tech alum myself, right? I like Dr. Spriggs. I was not on the tobacco farm. Thank God, I wouldn't have made it. But but I, like her, went to school right out of high school, went to college at Appalachian State, did not do so well. And some of y'all know my story too, and I'm gonna quit telling it. Yeah, App State, yeah. And so ended up having to come here as a grown person, married with children, to finish my degree and to go on to get my bachelor's degree, my master's degree, to end up where I'm standing today. But I let the no's that I got along the way inspire me to never give up, and to never stop dreaming, and to never stop excelling, and to never stop trying to do. And guess what? I still get no's today, right? But that still inspires me. Not that I'm going to prove somebody wrong, but I'm going to improve myself, so that whatever reason I got the no for, the next time they won't be able to tell me no, right? So take that forward with you. I am so proud of all of you, those who've come back to celebrate, and I can't wait. And I'm like Dr. Spriggs, we're going to speak it into existence. The next week will be sunshiny, lollipops, and rainbows, okay? And we're going to have a celebration outdoors that is going to be beyond what we could have imagined, and we're going to celebrate because you guys have excelled, and that is just an awesome thing, and I'm so glad to see all of your faces behind the mask. But next year won't be this way. But congratulations to all of you. You have proven to us that you are a true shining light of what Forsyth Tech means and what it means to be a student. I'll end with this. I did tell a couple of weeks ago we were in Raleigh, and we were in our last meeting was with the System Office President, Mr. Stith. I keep calling him Dr. Stith. And I told him, I said, yeah, there's 57 other colleges, but we're the best one. And I believe that. And y'all showed us that when you won all the awards. So congratulations to you all.
Well said, everyone, and well sung, Miss Lewis. Dearest friends and Forsyth Tech family, it is a privilege to stand before you all today at our SGA Awards ceremony. Each of you is here today because you all are leaders. The meaning of that term will vary from organization to organization and from person to person. However, in Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society, we say we lead different. Regardless of whether you are a student ambassador in the STEM Alliance, or PTK, an SGA representative, or a member of A&B, I would encourage you to take that message to heart. I see you, Kristen. Leadership is not about commanding others what to do. It is about showing others what can be done. Likewise, being in an officer or leadership position is not about making your voice the loudest in the room. It is about amplifying the voices of those within it. During the beginning of my academic journey at Forsyth Tech, I stumbled upon a video of Dr. Spriggs speaking at the very first PTK awards ceremony, not award ceremony, induction ceremony. That was the first one that you spoke at. Your words felt a lot like mine, especially with regards to being first generation and starting higher education at community college. Dr. Spriggs, you taught me that education does not have to stop in high school, at grad school, or anywhere else. Rather, learning is continuous, and we should always seek to stay on that journey of listening, really listening, and learning all that we possibly can. Thank you, Dr. Spriggs, for inspiring me and encouraging my dreams to take flight. Dr. Porter, Miss Charisse, Miss Mills-Anderson, Miss Lewis, Miss Donna, Miss Kismet, Mr. Leggins, you all showed me what being a leader really meant by being leaders yourselves. Thank you. It would be a bit fictitious of me to proclaim how easy this journey had been. Y'all, college is hard, leadership is hard, sometimes even existing is hard. But also in the spirit of veracity, people are kind, and I believe God places certain people in each of our lives, whether that be the grocery store clerk or someone you work closely with, to make the going just a smidge more tolerable. To my Foresight Tech family, thank you for sticking together through every storm, through every hurdle, and through every technical difficulty we have had over the course of the pandemic. We did that. In no particular order, Brianna, Ivan, Alexis, Curtis, Florence, Ryan, Seth, Mario, Asia, Kristen, new executive board members and members of Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society, current and graduating members of Alpha Mu Beta, AMB alumni, advisors, instructors, classmates, friends, family, IT folks, the grill employees, janitors, others who work behind the scenes, deans, vice presidents, Dr. Spriggs, Foresight Tech, and ultimately God, the one who made all of this possible in the first place. Thank you for making this experience at Foresight Tech one of the best I could have possibly ever asked for. You all are what have made it worth it. If I had this kind of power, I would give each of you awards simply for being some of the coolest people on the planet. But for now, the upcoming awards shall suffice. With that said, my friends, the journey is only beginning. Keep pushing, keep that light within aflame, and never, ever give up. When trials come, when people go, when the critics come at you and try to destroy you, when you feel alone, lost, and afraid, never give up. Continue on with courage and always, always lift each other up, even if you have already been knocked down yourself. I wish each of you all the very best in all of your future endeavors and trust that you will keep in touch. Please keep in touch. And finally, to those here who are graduating or have graduated, class of 2020 and 2021, congratulations. We made it. Now let's win some awards. First, though, we would like to recognize those who have been inducted into Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society in the spring of 2021 on February 19th. So whenever I call your name, you will come up to Ms. Mills and Ms. Charisse to pick up your recognitions. Are you gonna come?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let's try that again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're so excited to have such bright and innovative leaders that are here, that have served, that have been dedicated to the task. We, Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society, an organization that was established over 14 years ago and was restructured and revamped in the fall of 2017, the members have been dedicated through their leadership, through their service. And if you are a past or present member of Alpha Mu Beta, I want to do something different. I would like for you all to come up to the front, just spread out. I want everyone to see the impact that Alpha Mu Beta has had on the campus of Foresight Tech. So if you are a current member, past member, please come up at this time. As you can see, all of the leaders that have came through Alpha Mu Beta, we have produced several presidents of other organizations, 2 SGA presidents, various award winnees that have been through this organization since I have been here in 2017. I am so proud and honored to serve as the advisor for Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society. Something that Ms. Mason hit on earlier, stealing some of my comments. But I often say to the students, it is not about your title or position, but leadership is setting the example through your action that provides opportunities for self and others to grow. And I believe that our students have demonstrated the growth, not only what they have done here at Foresight Tech, but the tools, the resources, the services that they have taken with them, and that they are continuing to impact the community and to impact the world, even in their four-year schools, even in their careers, in their trades, all of those things that they have done. And we are so proud of our students. Since 2017, since I arrived, we have inducted 151 active members into this organization. And we're excited that we will be inducting 21 new members in the fall. As you can see, we're not just a normal organization. As Annalena said, we lead different, we serve different, and that is what Alpha Mu Beta is all about. And so I challenge our students, not just Alpha Mu Beta, but all of the students here. I said this in another setting, actually at a pinning ceremony. Whenever you feel discouraged, when you feel that you can't make it, put your hand on your heart and take a deep breath. What you feel is purpose. You have purpose in your life. Don't allow anyone to tell you you do not have purpose. Keep striving, keep succeeding, for the best is yet to come. Thank you. So now we want to recognize, as our Madam President has stated, we want to recognize those members that were initiated virtually this spring, and we want to recognize those individuals, and I will let Annalena come back. Sorry. First of all, sorry, before you come, I do want to recognize our hard-working co-advisors, Ms. Sharice Velez, Ms. Megan Mills Anderson. We are a team, and we do this together. We've had some things that, have challenged us to grow, and we continue to grow. And I can't thank you all enough for standing by me and standing with the students and being an advocate for the students. I greatly appreciate both of you. Thank you.
All right, Asia Frazier, if you could come up. Charlene Mabe, I do not believe you were here. Landon Nelson. Edgar Pedron Galvin. And I believe that is all. Oh, Savon Ray. Ivan Holloway. Brianna Hutcherson. Congratulations, new inducted members of Alpha Mu Beta Honor Society.
And before I take my seat, some of you probably know that I didn't talk this much, but I do. I do want to recognize our hard-working executive board for Alpha Mu Beta for this 2021 academic year. As many have stated, through all of the virtual meetings that we've had to do, through virtual interviews, process, preparing for different programs and events, this executive team has gone over and beyond the call of duty to ensure that the members had information that was needed, that we were well prepared for events. And Annalena Tavares' administration, if you would stand again, and let us recognize you for a job well done for this year. From the advisors team, we thank you. Continue to lead different, continue to serve different, and continue to be all that you can be. We're so proud of you, and we look forward to seeing you not only what you're going to do in your personal life, but what you're going to do in the community. We're so excited, and we'll see you all on Wednesday. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. So for those who don't know me, my name is Mallory Calfee. I am a 2019 graduate of Forsyth Tech, a 2020 graduate of Winston-Salem State, and I will be starting graduate school in the fall. I tell everyone who will listen that Forsyth Tech changed my life. It truly did. Without Forsyth Tech, I would not be where I am today. I work for a Fortune 200 company, LabCorp. I'm moving up in the ranks there, and it would not have been possible without this college right here. Sorry, I'm a crier. But I was just asked to come back to just let you guys know that it can be done and that you're doing it, and that everything that you've been through this year, everything that you've been through since you've been here, it's all going to be worth it. And when you feel like it's not worth it, just know that you can rise up. When you're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up,
day we'll rise up. We'll rise unafraid, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. Thank you.
Thank you, Mallory. That was, wow. That was beautiful, Mallory. Thank you. Again, my name is Beverly Lewis. I'm Director of Student Life and Engagement. And right now, I want to recognize some of our student leaders. But I want to first mention we had a leadership series this spring, and some of our employees came out and joined the students, and several leadership trainings, and I just want to thank you. Some of you guys are on that list. You can find that in your program. I won't read those names, but that is listed in the program. Wow. Okay. Trying to get focused, Mallory. It's kind of hard. Our student ambassadors, this was a very challenging season for them, in that we're used to them being in the forefront, going out to engagements, and so living in a virtual world, trying to find ways to recruit and get them into their duties was a little bit challenging, but this group, some of them really were taking the initiative to get out there and like, what can I do, what can I do? And so I just want to thank the foundation and the marketing area and Victoria Burgos for her leadership and for the transition that is happening this year with the student ambassadors being under that area. Although our area of student life engagement still works with that group with leadership, it is under that area, so I really appreciate that the foundation and marketing and Victoria's area for recruitment and enrollment. And so I just want to just tell you their names, and then I'll ask you to stand if you are here. And so you'll see listed in our program the 2020 group as well, because one of the things that you notice even with our Alpha Mu Beta group that came up, we didn't get a chance to really celebrate our 2020 honorees and recipients because we were in that transition with COVID, trying to figure out what to do. Many of them did receive their awards and accolades, but we kind of did it behind closed doors. We didn't do it publicly. So take a look at your program and you'll see that group from 2020, and Curtis Walker was actually a part of that group as the student ambassador, and he actually came back to be a student body president. And I promise you, Curtis, I wasn't tricking you when you went to the 2019 legislative visit with us. He didn't know what he was doing, but he was kind of in training for president. But this year's student ambassador group, Ian Brewster, Faith Springs, who will be singing at commencement next week, the national anthem, Alexandra Hernandez, Yasmin Ingram, Paulina Solis Page, who also represented with PTK Regional Executive Board this year, Nyla Pinazola, and Alba Maria Rivera, Morales Salzavar, Danae Logan, Precious Grace Castillo, and Lamia Nasir. And so those are our student ambassadors, and so, yeah, I'm so grateful. And it's funny because Precious, you guys can't see it if you're watching live stream, but her face is on that poster in the back of the room. And so I don't know who took that picture, Jenny or Devin or somebody, but I was so surprised when I saw it, and I love seeing her face. She is such a pleasant individual, and I promise you, the person you see on that poster is the person she really and truly is. And so congratulations to our student ambassadors. That group actually receives full scholarship for tuition and fees for their service. And so congratulations to you all for the work that you have done and for seeking ways to be involved with the college throughout this year. Also, our student government this year, and I'm flipping through these pages because I want to make sure I don't miss names. But just because you're not here in the present physically with us doesn't mean you're not here in spirit or online watching. So they will tell me if I miss their name. This is not a shy group of people. So I want to mention also in the book will be our Student Government Association for 2020 as well as 2021 year. So I want to also mention our Stokes County group. They have worked hard out there. And I don't know if you guys know, but Stokes County, although we kind of transitioned to really be in person, that group wasn't really in person the way we were here. So that group was really trying to figure out how to get here to us. And also how to service out there at Stokes County. And so they found some ways to do that, and there was a celebration of awards on last Friday at Stokes County Center, and so I'm really glad they were able to do that. So I just want to mention the names of our group, so please bear with me as I mention these names, and if you are here, please stand up. Curtis Walker, Florence Uy, Alexis Lund, Annalena Tavares, Jeremy Brown, who is now at UNCG. He left us a little bit early, but he was with us for the past 2 years. And congratulations, Jeremy. Christian Duggins, Justin Borja, Ryan Phillips, Keenan Lofton-Bell, who actually kind of transitioned out as well. Keenan got into I think it was a work-based learning position with with Toyota. So, you know, let me tell you about these students. They try to stick and stay even though they have responsibilities. And so we have to teach them how to let go and move on to the next thing because they don't want to leave us. And I appreciate that, but we really want to see you grow. Come back and tell us how it went, and you know, we'll bring you back, we'll take you, but we want to see you move out and do the work that you were preparing for. And Keenan was one of those students. We had to teach him how to release because he wanted to stay, but he couldn't be at Toyota and for SciTech at the same time. So Amelia Baskins, Seth King, Sarah Mitchell, Ryan Hutchins, Georgia Kidd, Johanna Brown. So that is our current group. And thank you guys for all the work that you have been doing, the things that you have endured. A lot of the work that you do is kind of in the dark, behind the scenes, promoting the work for other students and preparing opportunities for them. So I really thank you guys for doing that work. It's like grunt work. You know, the in-the-ground dungeon grinding type of work. It's not the fun stuff like Annalena said. You know, it's hard. It is very hard, and then we challenge you. But we also challenge you to challenge us, and I appreciate the challenges that you have issued to us, that you have given us. And also, thank you for entrusting your leadership and your lives with us. Thank you. And I know for some folks that is even harder because I know some of you know this. You don't always come into a space knowing how to trust. So thank you guys for even opening yourselves up to learn how to do those things. So while you're standing, I will tell you both the ambassadors who are here, if I can get Megan Mills and Miss Donna Farrar to help me out with this part of it. Miss Sharice Velez, I know I didn't mean to trick you, Sharice, but if you could help too. And Dr. Porter. So I want to give out their Flight Line Awards. And these students work really hard. And the fact that they can serve and give 60 hours, 100 hours, 150 hours, 200 hours plus in service is a big deal. And I tell you, once you get your award, we definitely want to make sure you get a picture. So we told you to come here picture pretty and ready. So I know you did because I'm looking at you. You look great. So don't be shy taking the picture. Now, I do have them up here. Thank you, Miss Donna. I'm more organized than I thought. All right, so the first award, no, I'll save this one. That's an advanced award. I'm going to call out the student awards first for our student ambassadors. And this is a student class, so Precious Grace Castillo. And so student is not. And Ryan Phillips. Annalena Tavares. You can open it up. And make sure you open up your award when you take your picture. Okay. Florence Uy. Alexis Lund. Curtis Walker. And I wanted to mention, for the next student, we have a student newspaper. So how many of you knew that we had a student newspaper? What's it called? Yes, technically speaking. So Mario Rosas Nava works with our technically speaking newspaper, and he is certainly behind the scenes, but he does some great work. So Mario Rosa Nava, and some of you I may call you again. And at this point, if you could just kind of stand still for just a moment. So Mario, I'm going to ask you to stay. Alexis Lund again, please. And these are our advanced class flight line awards for their hours of service. What I just gave them just now were their certificates for membership for the organization. But these are their flight line awards. And the students who I'm giving these to, they have their advanced class, so they have done at least 84 hours or more of service. Ryan Phillips, sorry Ryan, I should have told you to stay. Ivan Holloway. Brianna Hutcherson. Annalena Tavares. Florence Uy. Curtis Walker. Right here, Curtis, right here. I want to make sure I did all of them. Ms. Donna, if I missed someone, please let me know. So Curtis, Florence, Annalena, Alexis, you all didn't, you're supposed to stay. We need to see you. So I have a couple of awards that I want to give. And Dr. Porter, if you could help me with this particular one, because this is their medallion for commencement. These are our graduates. And these are the master class winners. So these students you've probably done like 300 or 400 hours of service. All of you, each of you who are receiving these medallions. And Curtis Walker gets the first one. Mm-hmm. The next one goes to Florence Uy. Do we have stoles here? Are they here? Like in this room? Like right now? Okay. And last but not least, Annalena Tavares. We do have stoles, but because of the flow, I'm going to hold off on those because we're going to see some of these people again. But we definitely want to make sure that you all get to see what these beautiful stoles look like. Like, we want these students who have worked tirelessly. We can't pay you, but we can decorate you and we can feed you. So that's what we're going to do. So congratulations to you all for master class. If somebody can get a nice picture of this group of lovely students. And I'll be here again, so I'm gonna step away and I'll present those to them when I come back, because I don't want to detract from this other wonderful organization that's going to be presented next, and that is Dr. Boko with the STEM program. I'm so excited. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you all for having me here today as well. I appreciate this opportunity. So, hola, hello. ¿Estoy bien? Mi nombre es Doctora Tadika Boko. My name is Dr. Tadika Boko, and I am the STEM Advisor Navigator for the North Carolina STEM Alliance at Forsyth Tech. I want to start by drawing your attention to the program listing on pages 12 and 13 of approximately 100 STEM students and fellows who I've had the pleasure of partnering with over the 2019, 2020, and 2020, 2021 academic school years. I would also like to recognize leaders. And leaders, if you are present in person here today, please stand when I call your name and remain standing if you are able to do so until I have completed the list. So I will start with STEM student leaders. Han Nguyen. Ezekiel Sisquiera. Savon Ray. And Precious Castillo. Now the STEM fellow leaders include Hilda Ramirez, Melissa Petit-Jean, Efren Salazar Ortiz, Harmony Valiente, Jabez Huntley, Joshua Lido, Aduno Lua Zoe Aquinola, and Patricia Springs. Thank you all. You may be seated. And see me afterwards for some items that I have for you as well. So I have an intimate knowledge of your sacrifices and of your family's sacrifices. Family and friends of STEM students often say, "Why do you have to do all this? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?" I know, because I have been there too. But working with STEM students and fellows has taught me more about the depth of your individual sacrifices, what you and your families are willing to temporarily give up in order to not only make it to the next level for you, but also to make the next level better for everyone. A level that holds greater opportunities for you, for your families, for your communities, and for our world. Unfortunately, my experiences have shown me that many students do not believe that they deserve the next level. Even one student having this disbelief is too many. I have to let you all know that you do deserve the next level. You are worthy of it, not just because I said so, but because you were created worthy from the beginning. And because you have demonstrated to the outside world that you are worthy. By taking time through your actions to participate in weekly gatherings, workshops, math coaching, tutoring, peer mentoring, college visits, industry visits, taking time to complete multiple applications for transcripts, transfer schools, internships, apprenticeships, undergraduate research programs, research symposium presentations, and for participating in STEM-related 2 to 5 day workshops and conferences, one-on-one advising, volunteering, and contributing your thoughts to surveys. And lastly, you demonstrated your worthiness simply by being courageous enough to step out of your comfort zone and participate in these extracurricular activities. So I say, congratulations, congratulaciones. You deserve it. You all deserve it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Kismet Lofton Bell, and I am the coordinator for Student Leadership and Honor Programs. I am glad to see you all here. I hate that I can't be with you all in person, but we are here to celebrate you, especially in the midst of this past year. You have persisted despite all of the challenges, and I am absolutely proud of you, that you showed up not only academically, but you also showed up in leadership and in service. Today, I have an opportunity to recognize Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I have had the honor of serving as their advisor for the past 3 years. And this year, we have done excellent work. We have ranked up and become a 4-star chapter. This means that we completed our college project and allowed us to serve our campus community by providing mental health workshops to students, faculty, and staff. Thank you to Counseling Services for partnering with us to ensure that these programs were available to our community. Also, we've had the opportunity to participate in programs called PTK Edge. Some of our members decided to complete many of those programs. At the time, there were 4. Just recently, we added a 5th one. They are Competitive Edge, which teaches soft skills to be successful in life and in career. Then we have Research Edge, that allows our members to learn scholarly processes in research and to complete the Honors in Action project. We have Transfer Edge, which teaches our members to transition into a 4-year college. We have Employment Edge, that helps our members transition to employment. And our last and newest one is Healthcare Edge, which allows our members to transition into a healthcare career. We're excited that these programs are available to our members, and it allows them to not only receive certificates, but also allows them to be able to receive digital badges, which can be added to their digital resumes and LinkedIn profiles. We, as a chapter, were ranked as a PTK Edge 404 overachiever, which basically means that we had several of our members to complete all 4 of the programs. So, I would like to recognize those members. Sharon Adarub completed Transfer Edge, Research Edge, and competitive edge. Ono Abuliman completed employment edge and transfer edge. Tasha Schenkel completed transfer edge and research edge. James Coe completed employment edge and competitive edge. Paulina Solis Page completed research edge. Ian Brewster completed research edge. And Kayla Smith completed competitive edge. We are absolutely proud of you all for completing that and know that you all have more skills to equip you to being successful. Also, I would like to thank the leadership team that worked with me this year. I know sometimes you all had challenges and sometimes we weren't able to do all that we wanted to accomplish, but we made it. And I'm proud of you for persevering and pushing through. I want to point out and take note of two particular members, Annalena Tavares and Kayla Smith. Thank you for pushing through and for sticking with me throughout this time, letting me know that you all were able to come to meetings or not come to meetings, always checking in and making sure that things were getting done. I'm excited that you all were able to do so. And because of your persistence, I would like to give you a special gift, which you can pick up later on. Also, I want to recognize our two regional leaders. First, we had Paulina Solis Page, who was elected as the Vice President for the North Carolina region. We were excited to have her on the Regional Council, and we also are excited that for this upcoming year, we have Lumila Cass as the Regional President for Carolinas Region for PTK. That's pretty exciting. There are many more opportunities for our members to serve in leadership, and I am absolutely proud of these young women for taking the opportunity to step up and take on a leadership position. If you are interested in serving in leadership for PTK on a local, regional, and national level, feel free to reach out to me. Overall, I want to say thank you, and again, I'm excited about what you all have achieved, and I'm excited about what you will continue to achieve. I wish you all well and much continued success. Thank you.
Okay, so I told you all that this was a vocal group. Apparently not so much because I missed two people and they didn't tell me. So, but I have to recognize them. And one of them is looking like, don't call my name. But I'm going to call your name anyway. So Alba Maria Rivera, are you here? Okay, Alba Maria. So I didn't miss Alba Maria, so I feel good about that. Good. But I did miss Faith Springs, student ambassador. And Faith will be singing the national anthem at commencement. So Faith, please don't sit in your chair. I will come to you. All right. So the next three awards, I'm going to go a little bit out of order and go with the North Carolina Community College Foundation Awards. And I know at least one of those nominees for Forsyth Tech is here today. I'm not sure about the other two. But if you would look at the back of your program, there are descriptions for those awards. I won't go into all of the description, but I will say that our Academic Excellence Award nominee is here. And although I do not have, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to be presented or awarded. Normally, ooh, yeah. Yes, I love it. Do you need a microphone?
No, I can talk loud.
They won't hear you on the,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Wait, I'll come up. Are you ready for this now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So we are very pleased that we did in fact receive the award and the medal for this amazing student. I want to read just a portion of the letter that we received from the System Office President for Community Colleges, President Thomas Stith. Congratulations, Precious Grace de Castro Castilla, on your Academic Excellence Award. Being chosen from the entire student body at Forsyth Technical Community College for this honor is truly a confirmation that you are one of the great within the 58. Your dedication to excellence and the achievement of your goals will take you far. Whether you plan to continue to pursue your studies through college transfer or enter the workforce, I applaud, President Stith applauds, your commitment to laying a solid foundation on which to build future successes. And I take great pride that our community college system played a small role in helping you along your future pathway. We have for Precious from the System Office a beautiful plaque recognizing you as our excellence winner. And we also have, Precious, a wonderful medal as well. So let me see how we can do this without me dropping everything. There you go. And let's put this on as well. Wonderful. Precious, what did you do? Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, Precious. Thank you, Dr. Green.
That was a good surprise. All right. And so, the other two nominees for Forsyth Tech, there was the Dr. Dallas Herring Achievement Award nominee, which was Deborah Irene Moore. You have another one? And also the Governor Robert Scott Leadership Award nominee, which was Yasmin Khalil Ingram. So for those descriptions, look at the back of your program, and congratulations to those students for being nominated from our student body. All right, so now I'll go back to our North Carolina Comprehensive Community College Student Government Association Awards. I'm not necessarily a competitive person, but I have this thing where when I support you, and I've been described as a ride or die, so I got you. And so when students work really hard, and I know their challenges, I know what they're pressing through and what they're pressing to, it's like I know I'm just like a small piece of that win for them. So it's not that I'm competitive for me. I want you to win. And so, Precious, congratulations. I'm so proud. Oh, my goodness. I had no idea. Like, yes. I was like, yes, yes. So, last year at the conference, our nominees for the N4C SGA Awards really weren't celebrated. We didn't get to do this for them. But they did get their plaques. They did take their awards home. And so today, I just want to announce them, and we have two of them who are here in the building today. We took home 3 out of 5 awards last year. We took home 4 out of 5 awards this year. I'm so proud of y'all. So in 2020, the award winners, the Darrell Mitchell Award for Outstanding Student for our Western Division was Jeremy Brown. So Jeremy, I would like for you to come up, please. His award, he's already received his award, so he's just coming up. So he's gotten his accolades, and he's left the building, and he came back into the building. So thank you. The next award that our student took home, Dr. Michael Taylor Servant Leadership Award, and that was Kristen Henderson. So Kristen also served on the Executive State Board with the N4C SGA last year as our Local Interactions Chairperson. And so thank you for that leadership and going above and beyond, Kristen. The next person who serves at our Stokes County location and still currently in that role is Christian Duggins, who won the Outstanding Community Service Award. So, Jeremy, if you and Kristen would stay here for a moment, because now I'm going to tell you about our 2021 winners, and we do have their plaques. So as last year's winners who received your awards and you went home rocking, I would love for you to help me present these awards to them. So our Darryl Mitchell Award for Outstanding Student, again, 2 years, maybe 3, did we win the year before that? 3 years in a row. Mallory, oh, ooh. 3 years in a row. Oh my God, this is so good, y'all. It was Curtis Walker. Thank you, Mallory. Wow. And next was the Dr. Michael Taylor Servant Leadership Award, and that award went to Florence Uy. So the Outstanding Community Service Award was Curtis Walker. He won 2 awards this year. And Annalena, if you would join us for this next award. So this is all the work. And so the work in Alpha Mu Beta, and so those of you who are members of Alpha Mu Beta, this is your award too. Because the work that happens through student government, through Alpha Mu Beta, that work is celebrated through this award right here. And that is the Top Campus Award, also known as the Top C Award, which means you guys were in your community, you were on your campus, you were serving, you were leading, you were striving, thriving, and all that good stuff. And so you guys won that top award this year, and that is a hard award to win, and you got it. So thank you so much. Congratulations. So while you're standing here, we have something, and Lachey Pettigrew is not here with us right now, but she was Vice President of Student Government last year. And Lachey asked for something that I kind of forgot about, so I'm really glad that Florence reminded me about this. And so what happens is they have an email address that from year to year you get the backstory and the history, so you can't forget about it. So you can go digging and see what didn't happen and what needs to happen. It's our history. So they wanted stoles for student government because they didn't have stoles. And they worked so hard, so tirelessly. So we have stoles for student government, and we also have stoles for Alpha Mu Beta as well, the graduates for this year. So if I can get my lovely lady here. Thank you, Vanna. Her name is Ashley Asia Frazier. So we have, let's go with the student governments first, if you can help with that. So would you take it out of the packet, because we don't know what that award looks like. I want to know what it looks like. I haven't really seen it either. I saw it, I'm just saying, I saw it. But this is a first, and I'm really proud of you guys. Did they get their plaques too? Did I miss those? Yeah, I don't know what, I'm gonna walk over. So these plaques that are on the table, they should have received when they got their medallions, but there are several plaques for the student class, for the advanced class, and for the master class students as well. So, and Ivan, you have one of these up here too, so I just saw it on the table. So these are the checks and balances, and we'll make sure everybody gets their awards. If you guys will go ahead and give them their stoles, please. So while they're doing that, I'm just gonna wrap up with some comments, because this work cannot be done in isolation. It cannot be done alone. I want to say thank you to the SLE team, to Dr. Jeremy Mikas Porter, to Ms. Donna Farrar, to Mr. Jomo Leggins, to Ms. Kismet Lofton-Bell, and also to the, I call it the extended team that works with us, and that is Catherine Ball, Lisa Stanley Smith, Blanche Haley, Sally Elliott, to all the advisors, Megan Mills, Sharice Velez. Those are the people who work, who aren't in our office per se, but they are serving daily, regularly, investing in these students. They have a day job, and they extend themselves beyond that to do this work with these students to develop them. Thank you, Dr. Boko. I think you need an assistant. I was looking at all the stuff you do, and I'm like, wow, I mean, that is a job by itself. So thank you for investing in these students as well. Thank you, Mallory, for coming out whenever we ask you, whenever we call you, because I will call you again. I think other people may call you too. Thank you for your service in the past and continuously. Thank you to Dr. Spriggs, to Mason Sawyer, to Stacy Waters Bailey. Thank you, Bailey. I see you sitting there. Thank you. I see you, Paula Dibley. Thank you all for coming out here today. I don't know all the faces of everyone who's here, but thank you for joining us and for helping us to celebrate our students' successes. I hope that you will take whatever it is that you gained here at Forsyth Tech and use that as your foundation for whatever it is that you're going to do next. And I know it's going to be great things. I am looking forward. I'm looking forward. Oh, I can't wait for graduation on Wednesday. I promise you, I will scream because it's outside and I can be really loud because I'm not competitive, but I'm gonna scream for y'all. I'm excited about that. But this means a lot to me. I will say this is like my favorite event of the year because I get to see you at the close of this journey with us, but knowing there's so much more that you're going to achieve. And that makes me excited. Congratulations, Annalena, Florence, Curtis, Jeremy, Kristen, who has stayed connected. Both of those two have graduated and they're staying connected. So thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you. And I didn't forget about you, Ian Mintz, as well. We didn't get to celebrate Ian and his award, I think, so thank you. And I'm gonna close out with that. I'm not gonna break out into song. That concludes our ceremony. We hope that we can have it even bigger and better next year. And get your food, guys. Don't forget, there's food downstairs. There's an opportunity for you guys to take selfies and photos downstairs with your awards. I want to see those stoles next year. The cameras, we're done live streaming, right? You're done. I'm not on this thing anymore, right? Okay. So,